take away something and not give you guys something in return. So you guys have a choice
Wait,
as a
wait,
group.
wait. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Bearded
You're
Sanchez
taking
a
away
just
what?
god.
Oh yeah, you missed like the first part. So I'm just wait. What?
I don't know. You tell me what.
What more are you robbing from me?
Give me a second. I have to find your character sheet. Did I?
No. Looks like I'm not playing tonight, guys. Bye.
Hey, do you not see a character sheet for you?
Oh, I'm gonna go look. I haven't really tried.
Oh shit, maybe I deleted the wrong one.
I see a 21 Loretta.
Wait, where? Oh, redone. Oh my gosh. I put, okay, that's why. Yep, okay. Whew.
You're always so excited.
Stop
Thought I
that.
was getting the night off.
I have to delete this duplicate. That scared me. Because I still have Gemma and no one down in a separate section, just to remind myself that they have to level up to 20 at least, and then to 21. And I saw I saw Loretta, and I'm like, wait a second, why doesn't she have a picture on her character sheet?
Ooh.
Oh.
So, about that thing you're robbing from me, it sounds like.
Yes.
Why? Why do you hate me?
Why
Why at every turn do you exist to spite me?
Well, it's
He
a
spites because you smite.
It's a 3-letter word, and it rhymes with bat.
Dog.
Also, I hate how they're all camouflaged.
I think that's actually my favorite part and the most artistic thing I think I've ever done.
There we go. It's deleted. So, you guys have a choice as a group. You can either get one roll on a legendary table. So basically, you're still going to get a legendary item in return. Or, and I know you guys haven't used this yet, you can choose to get 5 additional cards added to your deck of legendary cards.
Doesn't Gemma have the deck of legendary cards because she's being a butt and doesn't want to have fun with it?
I don't know. So far, nobody has claimed any of those items in that handout, as far as I'm
ridiculous. I don't even use it at like weird times. I only use it when you give us OP, like, enemies. I'm sad. All right. I'm sad to be punished.
I would like to claim the deck of cards.
Okay. So there are currently 70. I already know what cards are in there.
This is the deck of cards that we were pulling from in Hell, right?
Yes, it's a small variation though. So the deck that you were pulling from, you guys didn't actually know how many, like you didn't actually see the entire deck. You were basically just being able to see the top card one at a time. Here, you can actually see the entire deck. You can't see what cards they are. Like even if you flip them over, nothing happens until you actually declare a draw. These cards will go away, so this is technically a consumable item.
I want to roll.
So, do we know what 5 cards get added? Draw!
No, that will be a roll that I will make in secret.
Do we know what our options are to be added?
Yeah. One of 20 different cards.
Can we see the cards that could be added?
It's the same ones as before.
Oh, so it's just extras of what already exists, nothing new.
You just don't know how many of each card there are. Some may have 7, some may have 0, some may have, like 2 or 3. You don't know. So in chat, go ahead and type out whether you want to add to the deck or get a randomly rolled item. Okay, that's 3 for item. So let's go on Magic Table I. I'm going to re-roll that once because you guys have a bunch of +3 armor.
Hell yeah!
Okay. 9th level spell gem. So I will just put that in the Avernus loot as well.
I just had a thought. So I know you mentioned that we are kind of carrying more than we should be carrying. But I have a house in hell. Like, can we just store stuff at my house?
I mean, potentially. Can you get back there?
Yes.
Does anyone have plane shift?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, you can certainly try.
I don't like
So,
it
like,
when you
What
say
does
that.
plane shift say? Does it? Can I pick exactly where we go in hell?
yes.
Just curious.
Yep. I think it's second sentence. So,
Wait. Every time we blip down there, are we gonna come back like 40 years later?
what?
Does it matter at this point?
You son of a bitch.
So you guys you have some of you have bags of holding. I don't remember how many of you do, but you also got 4 portable holes, which are 10 by 10 extra dimensional things that fold up into like a little napkin, basically. So like some of the stuff you can wear, some of it, you can keep in your bag and whatnot. But like what I'm saying is that you are getting kind of close. You don't like you probably couldn't heart you probably couldn't grab like the armor that the frost giants were wearing or the weapons or anything like that. Like maybe some small items, but you're getting to the point where like bigger items you have much less room to actually carry them now until you offload some of these or use some of them up because there's also quite a number of consumable items. So I will just show this to you guys. You guys should have access to edit this. So if you want to at any point, feel free to just kind of edit and write on your character sheet or add it to your character sheet what you're taking and then update the handout. So if there's only one of that thing, you take it, go ahead and delete it. If there's multiple, go ahead and subtract however many you're taking. I am so sorry, but no. no.
Now, what if I true polymorph Gucifer into a horse?
Then yes.
Did we get to an actual CR for Gucifer?
Yeah. You know what? Let's go based off proficiency bonus. Like
So
just
CR
straight.
21.
No, proficiency bonus.
Oh,
So
CR equal to proficiency. Okay.
yeah. So it'd be CR7, which is still pretty high up there in regards to what you can change into.
Okay. Lenny, we could talk about this later.
Okay, so you guys kind of started fleeing south, and you have a frost giant trapped inside a little crystal. Um, what's your guys' plan? What do you guys want to
Joke's on you, I have no plan.
do?
Yeah, Lenny is very much like, you guys wanted a frost giant, so is yours.
Can we go back to the map for a second?
The big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm just double checking something on this spell. Huh, interesting. Okay. There you are. So I think you guys have gone to Daggerford before. No, you have not actually. But you would have heard, at least at the time, that it was kind of like not even a village, but just kind of like a way stop for people. There was like maybe an inn, maybe another building or two, but it was a place that people could stop in between like Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep.
Okay. So I want this new spell gem that we got. I want Karu to attune to it and put Gios in there. And then give it to me so that I could cast Gios, because I don't have Gios.
Who's this career you speak of?
Fucking Karu. I'm looking at the goddamn character because you never changed your name.
Oh,
Loretta.
when I first open it up, it has the thing. I'm sorry.
We'll change it.
I don't wanna. What does EOS even do anyway?
I don't know, it's your spell.
What do you mean? Well, why would you want it?
Basically, it makes them do whatever you want for like 30 days as long as you don't tell them to go kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like the anime. Got it.
Yes, it is literally the anime.
Kind of,
Fantastic.
In a
but
way.
they can choose to disobey, but then they take damage.
Oh yeah, just like the anime. Well, that depends, Lenny. Are they sinners? Always ask yourself that before you think something is immoral in the eyes of the Lord. Anyways, I think we should get to a guild at some point. But
Yes, do you see all the major places that are covered now in white where all the guilds used to be? I think it's a great idea. You know what? The next one is Thornhold, guys. Let's go north.
So you guys do remember, obviously you traveled in carriage last time, right? But you can go down, and Lenny would be aware that there's Baldur's Gate, there's El Terrell, right? You guys went to Candlekeep. Even further south, there was Athkatla. Like, so there are more places that you can buy and sell magic items, just there weren't guilds there at the time.
You know what? This is going to turn out just like the Pokemon game, where it's like one side is just like water and the other side is lava. We're going to move to the more southern part of the map, and it's just going to be fucking lava and fire giants down there. And then Rayquaza's going to come out of the sky.
Oh, now I gotta change some things.
his name is Noodle. He's got this. It'll be fine.
All right, so what do you guys want to do for right now?
I say head south since we're currently in Waterdeep and we have already fought things.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can we at least ask our giant his name or her name? We've never asked.
He's currently inside of a tiny crystal that I have.
Yeah, and
there's no communicating between.
let
No.
me check.
I can just post it real quick.
So, light can pass through the gemstone normally, which allows you to see in and it to see out, but nothing else can pass through, even by means of teleportation or planar travel. So, sound does not get through. You can certainly try and mime something, but you know.
We can put a slate in there with him, and then he can just hold it up and write things to us.
By the way, what time of day is it right now?
We'll say it's mid-afternoon.
What about telekinesis?
Nothing.
Yeah, so it's about mid-afternoon because you guys took a little while up at the Eye of the Allfather, and then regrouped, teleported back here, and then started looking around, fought some giants, and then started running off.
Then I say we just start heading south and get somewhere safe first, or at least somewhere that we hope is safe.
Okay. Is everyone else in agreement?
Works for me. Lenny just wants to find one of the cities he's heard about.
Alrighty. So, how far south do you want to go? Just like
Like
do you
in
want to
the
take
day?
it day by day, or do you want to go like a certain distance?
I mean, I guess we would go day by day would be my idea, personally.
Okay. So I would say it would take about a day and a half ish to get out of the snow zone area. So yeah, about a day and a half to get out of the snow zone, and then yeah, we can relook at how fast you guys want to travel, because again, you unfortunately are not traveling nearly as fast anymore.
Well, Sam, I have an idea.
I'm listening.
Well, let me look something up first. Hold on. So, what if I transform Sam into an ancient black dragon and we start moving that fast, which is faster than a horse? They fly at 80 feet a turn.
Okay. So that would
Because
be
that would be big enough for all of us to ride, correct?
in an average day, that'd be about 680 miles, right? 8 times 640 miles. Gargantuan, yeah, there's only 4-ish of you right now.
It would be
That's
3 that she
fine.
would carry.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, so then I use my Rod of the Pact Keeper to get back a 9th level spell slot, and I will, as long as Sam is obviously okay with it, but I don't see why not, I'm going to true polymorph Sam into an ancient black dragon.
Rawr.
Why a black one?
Because it was that or
Sorry, give me
copper.
a second. I gotta reload.
The choice is brass, white, black, or copper.
Well,
I don't really know
probably
which one's better out of all of that, but whatever.
well, copper, like the metallic ones tend to be better aligned in terms of
Yeah, but this
The
one
board-
is Sam aligned, so that's all that matters to me.
fair enough.
Alrighty. So, Sam, does that work for you? To be transformed into a ancient black dragon and then start flying off?
Sam is stoked about this plan.
All right. So we'll say because it's half a day, right? You guys still do need to rest at some point. You can get about half the distance, so 320 miles, which
It's a really long way.
yeah. So it would actually put you on the next map. So
when we fly
Yep.
over Daggerford, then do we see anything there?
okay, so yeah, so let's do this. So can I get somebody to roll a d20? Ooh.
That's
Okay.
either really good or really bad.
So that whole journey currently is uneventful. As you are passing over Ford, it is in ruins as well. Now, you
Okay.
can decide to stop and search to see if there's anything interesting, or you can just move on.
Personally, there is nothing in Waterdeep except for fighting. I don't feel like stopping in Daggerford because it will probably just be more fighting. Personal opinion. If y'all want to do something different, I'm game.
Okay. So let me put you on this next map really quick. Wait, where's my little thingy? Yeah, there you are.
I'm also, because I think it's funny. Let me find it first. Hold on. Wait. Because I think it's funny. I'm gonna make Sam invisible.
Okay, so there'll just be a bunch of visible people
Yes.
flying in the sky. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Wonder Woman's jet.
What did I say? 320-ish?
Something like that. Yeah.
So let me change maps.
Oh, and 4 inspiration, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So you guys have made it to about right there-ish, give or take. You would know that Baldur's Gate is here, or was here. You don't know if it is still there. El Trail would have been here. And then obviously, if you continue down, there's. Oh, let me get rid of that one. There's Candlekeep, Athkatla at the very bottom. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
So, guys, I have an idea. Okay. What if we just go over here to the island and see what happened?
I'm game. I like water. After that, can we turn Sam into a giant octopus or a megalodon?
What CR's a megalodon? Is that a thing in the game?
I think
Absolutely.
it is. If not, there's definitely homebrew stuff. Okay, so you guys want to go to the islands?
I'm kind of kidding about it. I don't know if there's anything official about a megalodon.
We no longer have Gemma telling us things are bad ideas. So to the island it is.
So you can actually, in a day's travel, as an ancient black dragon, you can get here. Um,
Question.
yes.
After we get her there, even though she's invisible, can we put the hat of disguise on the black dragon and then have it turn into something else?
You would need to have it turn into something else and then the hat of disguise.
Why can't we hat of disguise the dragon?
Because I'm pretty sure it only works on humanoids.
What if the dragon sits up on 2 legs?
That's not. Oh nope, this one does not. I mean, I guess you could have disguise.
Wait, what's the hat with this? Hold on.
I was just looking
Let
at
me
It
all
look
these
doesn't
and
at
I
say,
this
it
up.
noticed
doesn't
we
say
had one.
anything about humanoids. It just requires to be attuned. And guess what? My cowboy hat is a hat of disguise. So I'm 100% on board.
So the issue is, though, you can only appear to be 1 foot shorter or taller, and can appear to be thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you have to adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs.
A mammoth.
I can just become a mammoth.
Yeah, but now you're gonna look like a mammoth with all of the abilities of an ancient black dragon.
Or a Leopleurodon.
Fallen. Yes. Wait, question. How big am I compared to a giant? Could I
You
just
are
stand on
gargantuan
all?
size.
So the giants that you fought last week, you're that size.
So can I just walk on two legs and
I mean,
be a giant?
could. You could certainly try.
Could fit right in anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
unless I was the wrong kind of giant.
Then we all get inside of a burlap sack and you just carry us around and we are stealth mode.
Oh my gosh. All right. So the idea is at least to fly over to the islands and see if they're, what's happening, basically. Is that my understanding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know what was over here to begin with, like before
Nope.
this, or no?
Nope. You do know that there are islands over there. Obviously, they're massive. They would have been on any map that you saw. Captain What's Its Nuts would have provided it to you because he obviously sailed up and down, right? So, now here's a question though: how high up are you
He's
flying?
dead.
Do you want to be super low to the water? Do you want to be a couple hundred feet up, or do you want to be really high up where you're not getting seen?
I think kind of like high up.
Okay, like give me a
My,
number.
my vote is high up.
I also vote high up, but I mean,
Hold
all
on.
they can see is two tiny
How
little specks in the sky,
high
right? Like,
do airplanes fly?
I'm not gonna want to go to the altitude of an airplane due to the lack of oxygen. I recommend a healthy 750 feet.
She sounded really smart saying that, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Does anyone else have any other numbers that they would prefer to go at?
I'd like to also point out that once we like
751.
what?
Sorry, once what?
751 feet.
Okay.
That is a bigger number, actually. I like that.
Which should be adjusted by landmass, for example. Once we're done with sea level, we should go up from there.
Okay. So we'll
Technical
to make
purposes.
my life easy. Would Diddling boots? Yeah, go for it. I do think they are attunement, just to actually activate them. Against Cox.
For no reason, Lenny would like the boots.
All right. So you guys are flying and flying. Can I get somebody else to roll a d20, please? Okay. So you guys are. Oh my gosh. This kind of made my life easier, but it also did not. You guys are flying, right? About 750 feet up, and then fluctuating to 751. You begin to see the big islands, right? The mainland. And
He's trying to make up the story on the spot.
well, I'm trying to decide how I want to describe this. All of a sudden, Sam, you hit a brick wall. And
Oh,
everyone else goes flying forward. You guys are a couple miles out at this point from the mainland. So, who does not have wings?
Noodle! Noodle!
All right. So, yeah, Guccifer doesn't have
Oh shit,
wings.
Lucifer!
Loretta, you don't have wings.
But I have Noodle.
You do, but you would not be mounted on Noodle while riding.
But he'd catch me.
We'll see how fast he can go and how fast you fall. Yami, do you have wings?
I do.
You do. Okay.
Wait, isn't there a carpet of flying in the loot?
It is, but nobody said that they claimed it.
Oh, I thought it was like a collective backpack.
No,
What the
you have
hell?
to put it on your sheet.
Oh.
So, Sam, can I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
From me or from the dragon, or how are we playing
It
that?
would be using the dragon stat blocks. So,
What kind of dragon am I again?
Wait, what's the con save for?
ancient. Give me a second. Ancient black. It's for hitting the brick wall.
I swear
Okay.
to God, if this character dies, I'm gonna
You-
lose it.
so you
This
have
is how we lose Loretta.
You have a plus 14 to your con save. Give me a second. Let me decide what I want the DC as.
Question: now that she's an ancient black dragon, does she also have legendary actions?
No.
Oh.
Shape change and true polymorph specifically does not give those. For good reason.
Oh, okay. I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know.
Okay, Sam, go ahead with your Constitution saving throw. So
What, sorry, what am I rolling?
Constitution saving throw. So it's a D20 plus 14.
I can do that from the thing, right? It's like
Yeah. /R space D20 plus 14.
Okay. Now I knew things.
You easily
Is this
make the
why the
DC.
pictures? Is this why the dragon's face is smushed in the picture?
Sure.
From the wall.
That's what we're gonna go with. So you will take half of this in bludgeoning damage. Let's see. How fast were you going? You were going pretty quick. So you know what? Let's have some fun with this. You can take it.
I'm offended. Ouch.
Wow, that's a really garbage number. That's actually almost half of what you could have gotten. So you would only take about 65 of that.
Let me get a calculator up here.
All right. Everyone else. Let's see. So when you guys are flung forward, you notice that Sam, for whatever reason, there's something invisible. They can't get past. They cannot move closer. They're just kind of flying there. Yami and Lenny, you guys are fine. I do, however, though, need a dexterity saving throw from Loretta and Guccifer.
Way to go, Goosey.
Yeah. All right. Give me a second.
Oh no, Goosifer.
Guccifer will save. So Noodle is unfortunately not quick enough. He only has a 60-foot fly, so even with dashing, you would be falling much, much quicker than that for him to actually catch you. But I think you have plenty of health where it's not going to matter immediately.
I fucking knew these wings would come in handy.
Loretta, go ahead and long rest because you guys had one night of there we go. Okay. So Gustafer will take half of this damage. Loretta will take the full amount. So I think both of you are still alive, so that's fine. So Sam, you can't approach closer to the island. Your friends are either flying or floating in the ocean at this point. They can freely swim, but what are you doing? You, for whatever reason, you can't get closer to this island.
Well, first of all, I am pissed. This is obviously racism against my species as a dragon, and I don't appreciate it.
Can I tell if this is like a magical barrier? I assume.
Give me a.
I'm probably gonna fail it if you say Arcana. I want to be real.
Sam, Lenny, and Yami. The three of you, because you've been on the material plane before in relative recent history compared to when Loretta was, the three of you can give me either an Arcana or a History check. Lenny, yeah, you're easily able to get through.
Do
I know things as a 7?
Yeah, so Sam, your stuff is as a dragon right now, because you are true polymorphed versus wild shaped.
Okay.
Can I dispel magic?
Does
that do the thing?
Go ahead and give me a D20 roll. Okay, and your charisma modifier is +5, I believe. That would be a 13. So, wait, is that for the Arcana or History check from Sam?
Yeah, did I do that right?
Okay. So, Loretta, you know that you get the feeling like it is magical, right? Because you were able to target it with Dispel Magic, but you unfortunately did not roll high enough. Sam, you would remember that there was a city long, long ago when you guys were traveling that specifically prevented dragons from approaching.
Rude.
Well, that's fucking lame. Sam, if they're gonna be racist against you, we should just leave.
Yeah, this is some bullshit. Let's get out of here.
Wait. Can I?
No!
Let's see. I got other things in here.
So Sam would know. Do you, as a player, remember what city it was?
No.
It was Waterdeep. Waterdeep
Wait
had
a
some
minute.
sort of protection from having dragons enter its city or its domain.
I don't
Wait, but we passed over Waterdeep, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
They've relocated. Stupid poop heads.
Says the people that's been gone for how many years?
Okay.
Yeah, but we are being productive, not relocating a city.
Yeah, not stupid. We leveled up so high, got property in hell, came back rich. I don't think there's anything stupid about what we did. We outlived all of our peers.
You ever seen the anime where it's like you summon this overcautious hero who becomes level 100 before going to do the first mission?
Yes.
That's what we did, okay?
So yeah. Sam, you get the feeling like
Like I'm
whatever
not broken.
was over Waterdeep is now preventing you in your dragon form from entering or getting closer to these islands.
Huh. Well, out of curiosity, well, I can't unpolymorph myself, right? I have to wait for somebody to do that.
I think
Hold
Yami
on,
just
let
has
me.
to drop concentration.
It's not concentration at this point because it's permanent and I no
Oh,
longer have to concentrate. I
um,
think.
it can still be dispelled.
I know it can be
Could I just wild shape
dispelled.
out of it?
No, because you no longer have. Let me double check. I don't think you have. Yeah, I don't think you have your abilities anymore. So this is typically for meta knowledge, right? This is typically extremely useful on like sidekicks or simulacrums or things that you're not gonna like that are not your actual character if you make them permanent, right? Because then they have a really beefed up creature that they can play as. Uh, this is obviously beneficial in this case, right, for traveling for you guys. But
Well, it was.
it was, yes, but it also prevents you from accessing your class features because you are now a different creature.
Now,
So
being
my
aware that this thing is from Waterdeep, what if, right? What if Sam just teleports to the inside of Waterdeep?
can I try like meanwhile, while we're having this conversation, Sam's flying around, diving underwater, trying to see if she can get around this wall.
Mm-hmm. So you guys would know now. You know now that Sam remembered. Oh yeah, saw this before or heard about this before. Teleportation. So any form of getting past this was prevented for a dragon type creature. That's teleportation. It also extends pretty far down. Uh, it seems like it's almost like a bubble, basically, right? Because you were able to fly over the ocean just fine. You only hit this thing a few miles from the shore.
I mean, Sam, realistically, we could just hit you until you're not true polymorphed.
Or just use dispel magic too and roll high enough.
Yeah, but that requires a lot of luck that I'm not about.
Depends on who's casting it.
Does it go by spell modifier or
So it's
attack
your
bonus?
no. So it's for dispel magic. It is you roll a d20 and then you add your spell casting ability modifier. Because this is a check, it can still be used with guidance can still be used on it, but not much else. So you can always upcast, right? You can do just a base level dispel magic and then try and roll high enough, or if you have the 9th level slot and dispel magic, you can just upcast dispel magic at 9th level and it will be automatic.
So, Sam, there's two options here. We could either attack you to get you to 0, the ancient dragon to clarify, not you as Sam, or I could just dispel magic.
I mean, one of those sounds like a much better time than the other.
Look, I don't know. You might be into the pain. I just gotta ask.
Dispel magic, please. And if that doesn't work, then you have permission to beat the living crap out of me.
Okay, I'll 9th level dispel magic, and then I'll use my Pact of the Rodkeeper to get my 9th level back.
Okay.
Is Yami just gonna slap me afterwards just to?
So, Sam, I'm assuming you were at least close enough to the water, right, when this happened. You weren't trying
I
to
would
fly
be
up
trying
too
to
high.
catch her afterwards, at
Okay.
least,
I'm
just
just
in
gonna turn
case.
into a shark. Majestically dive.
I mean, you could. You were easily able to dispel the true polymorph transformation, and Sam, now you can pass through this magical brick wall.
Ridiculous.
Sam, let's go talk to them about how racist they've been towards you.
I am fully aware. I will be speaking to the media about this. Just unacceptable behavior in this day and age.
Okay. So
I agree, Sam.
it takes a little while for you guys to get to the shore from where you're at, but a few hours go by, you're able to get there. And there's some basic fishing docks, some warehouses, and you start kind of getting into town a little bit more, and you see that there's a fair amount of people, but this is not the same size as what Waterdeep was. This is like what is a good example? I'm trying to think of what a good example would be. This would be
Pre and post Thanos snap.
uh pre and post Thanos snap, and then half again, compared to what Waterdeep was.
Wow, that's rude.
But yeah, you guys are looking around. You see, basic shops. You see, smithing and leatherworking. You see like one small inn, and you see a guild hall that has the same symbol as the one that you guys were familiar with back in Waterdeep.
I guess we go to the guild?
How many of us are actually guild members at this point?
I think just you and me.
And
no,
I don't even look like it.
well, and Gemma. Well, Gemma and
Yeah.
No One actually are guild members as well.
But they're kind of like not,
Correct.
they're here, but they're dazing
they're
off.
popping in and out of the portable hole. Okay. So, do you guys want to go into the guild hall? Do you want to explore more of town? What would you like to do?
Let's go to the guild. We can get information there.
How do they react to a giant person and a tree walking around town?
Why would they react any differently? I'm beautiful.
I didn't say you weren't.
Thank you.
You definitely get some glances, but and some people kind of shy. They make sure to give you a decent berth, basically, as you're walking through. But nothing. It's almost like these villagers are purposely trying not to look at their surroundings, and they're just kind of going on their daily tasks, like they're almost in zombie-like mode, like
They're embarrassed
oblivious
about
to their
their actions.
surroundings.
And then I don't know if this will come in handy, but before we go into the guild hall, I would cast glibness just before we go in. It might be used, it might not be. I'm just just in case.
Okay. You're casting that on self. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. Okay. So, has anyone seen? No, that's a terrible example. No, actually, that's a good one. Has anyone seen Fairy Tale, the anime show?
Kind of.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
She's only
there's at
watched it
least
because it
one
has
of them.
dragons.
Okay. So basically, when you guys walk in, right, there's a certain level of cleanliness, patrons, people, looking for work, like all these things that even on a slow day, right, you would be looking for. Um, as you walk in, though, this place is run down. There's like a few drunk people in the corners with, random little animals scurrying around, cobwebs everywhere, and there seems to be an extremely old gnome sitting at what probably was once the bar, but just kind of sitting at the bar, and he's just kind of smoking a pipe, and no one looks up. No one gives any sort of reaction to you guys walking in.
Is there a front desk?
The bar is the closest front desk that you can identify. Basically, everything else is just kind of worn down, or there's nobody there.
I go to the bar. Sam, let's try to get some generic answers as to what happened.
Okay.
Generic and tonic.
Yeah. I like that, actually. I like that a lot.
Alrighty. So you're trying to order a drink, basically, or are you trying to speak to the old gnome to get some
Both.
information? Okay. So when you try and order a drink, he kind of snaps away and is like, "We don't have any drinks here. You can get some toilet water out back though. It's free."
Pass.
Well, that's a crappy response.
Well, I don't know why you pass on free, but okay. Uh, you're really big, and
And you're really small.
you're a tree.
Why, thank you, doctor.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
My pa always said that in response to that comment, and I never understood why.
Aren't you supposed to be pure?
What do you mean? I thought it was just what you say
You
after
can be
someone says
pure
you're
if you don't
large.
understand how like you don't understand things. Um okay. He kind of like leans over slightly. Huh. You're a weird one. What you doing in here? Guild members only, can't you see? Seats are taken.
Aren't I sitting in a seat that's not taken until I took it?
Can Sam reach across and take his pipe and put it out? She's a little offended that he's smoking free.
Yeah, I am very confused. I thought since you two are guild members, you were allowed in here.
What?
Do you say that as Loretta?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. No, yeah.
What are you talking about? I've never seen them before. They're not guild members. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're not really from around here anytime recently.
Well, no
By the
shit.
way, what year is it?
What year? Like,
Easy question.
oh, and he starts like looking at his hands and starts counting. Because I
Yeah, no,
have to.
Sam actually takes away whatever he's smoking. it's obviously not doing anything good for him.
Give me a second. I have to find the exact number that I put down. Whoops.
They already started counting. It's a whole new calendar.
Oh my god.
So many notes.
Get up
Shit.
into
Where did I
the
put
year
these? Oh, here we
3000.
go.
Not much has changed, but they live underwater.
Across the water.
We could probably sink this island.
Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second.
You're missing a bad enough mood that
So I said that you guys started, I think I said 1492-ish.
Christopher Columbus.
Is that actually accurate, or did you just say that?
1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Didn't you go to school?
I went. That's about it.
did Sam need to take your pipe too?
No, Yami's just always stupid.
That is... Wow, that funny, huh? Oh my gosh. Alright, let me just double check this really quick.
I wasn't laughing as Loretta, I was laughing as Carew.
Clearly. Think I'm adding this right? Yes, I am. Okay. Shit, now I gotta find the page again.
Loretta would probably say something like, yes, take his pipe. Take everyone's pipe. No more pipe for anyone. All the pipes are getting taken.
Loretta better pipe the fuck down.
Would you like to catch these hands?
Loretta, you've died once. You will die again.
Here we go. That's
No, I don't think I will.
Man,
Funny
I'm
that
just
you say you
thinking-
don't think you will.
Alright, so now that he's done counting. Oh, that's where the extra years went. God damn it. Hold up.
In your ass.
No. Stop it.
Loretta, shut the fuck up.
You know what they say? If you don't have something nice to say, come sit by me.
There we go. That's the number I wanted. All right.
We have guild tokens, right?
Yeah, you do.
Awesome.
All right. So he says
We do? Shit.
it's the year 2002.
Holy Moses. Yeah, why don't we have RPG?
2022?
Yeah, that's what I said.
2222.
And when did we start? 1490?
1492.
1492. Sam, we should go back to hell and just make it a flat 1,000 years.
I mean, we have a summer home. No dragon prejudice down there.
This is true. This is true. Hey, who's in charge of Waterdeep now, or whatever this place is? Is this place Waterdeep?
What? No.
What is
Waterdeep
this
hasn't
place?
existed for over like I don't know 500 years.
All right. Well, then what's this place?
He's saying that like it's our fault or something.
This is.
I mostly
Mountain
blame the
Deep.
person that we have, Baru, the bird. I don't know what that bird was thinking.
This
is what?
Mountain Deep.
Mountain Deep. How long has Mountain Deep been here?
I mean, we kind of, it's still an ongoing process, but I've been here for about 48 years. Hey, can I get my pipe back?
No. So I want to persuade him that he doesn't need it anymore.
No death sticks.
Go ahead. Give me a
The minimum
persuasion
that I
roll.
can roll is a 27.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's unfair.
Well,
So 27.
okay, I don't need that pipe. And he kind of just hops down from the bar on the other side. And you hear him fumbling around with stuff down below the counter. And he pops back up and he has another pipe in his mouth.
Sam, I tried.
Sam just snaps the one in her fingers.
That was a nice one. That could have gotten you a whole copper.
Hey, do you know what happened further north on the mainland?
What
and
happened to Waterdeep?
why half of the world is covered in ice now?
Wow, you really aren't from around here.
You thought I was lying, man. I
Or
don't
you're just
lie.
uneducated. I
A
don't
little
know.
bit of both.
I mean,
It's true. I've seen it.
Shut up.
giants took over. Frost giants found the ring, and then they killed everyone. So then we fled, and then weird dragons started appearing, and so then we had to flee again.
Okay, so you say the ring. What
Yeah.
ring?
It's
Ring to rule them all.
what? No, I don't know that name. The Ring of Winter.
Oh,
You know, that sounds oddly familiar.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard that before.
it's a powerful ring.
Have any of us heard this?
You guys would not be. No, you guys would not have heard it because you're not actually part of any of the factions.
Okay, well, never mind. Never heard of it before. I take back what I said.
do you
Who
guys
has
have
the
a
ring?
library?
Library? No, Candlekeep was destroyed. So I mean,
Is there
So,
all the
anything
knowledge is
left that
here, and he just
you...
kind of taps his head.
Is
so
there
when you
anything
say
left on the
educated,
mainland?
I mean, giants and dragons. That's why
Any
we're out here.
civilization left?
I don't know.
Is there anyone fighting against the giants and the dragons?
I don't know.
Do you know anyone who might know?
No.
What does the guild
can
even
I be a
do?
guild member?
Do not enroll her. She's a terrible choice.
I mean, we're
I would like
always
to actually
welcoming
persuade him of that.
new. We're always welcoming new guild members, but we
You
just
shouldn't...
kind of, if someone needs, a tree chopped down, and he just kind of looks over at Sam and eyeballs her, or a rock moved or something, they'll hire us.
I can move many rocks. I am strong.
She is not
but
strong.
basically, we just kind of sit here and just wait. It's really
For
nice.
what?
Okay, please.
How
I
long
don't
has the
know.
guild been like this? Do you know?
Well, I mean, I wasn't there, but records, indicate, and he like taps his head again. Records indicate that, when everything collapsed, giants killed everyone. The guild probably died along with them. We do still have our guild membership book and our guild fund book, though. They're just kind of token souvenirs now at this point.
Is there anything even available to buy in... I forgot the name of this place.
Mountain Deep.
Mountain Deep?
I mean,
Could I buy Mountain Deep for like 10 gold?
no.
They're like Mountain Deep t-shirts.
What about 20 gold?
No.
How much would it cost to buy Mountain Dew?
It would cost a lot, especially since we don't know you.
What's a lot?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
You, like,
clearly
really
what
do.
you guys have been doing before hasn't been working. So if you try something new, like a new leader, hence us, specifically me, then we could try something new, and maybe that'll work out way better than what you guys have clearly been doing.
Can Sam see the guild record book, please?
Are you looking specifically for the person's record book or
Yes, I'm
the
looking.
guild
I want
vault?
to point out our names.
Okay. So he will answer. So yeah, he'll just lift, dig behind the counter, uh, and then bring it up and let you, Sam, start perusing it. Yami, he'll answer your question. He's like, "Wow, you are a special kind of uneducated. No. We've been doing just fine. We're still alive. Dragons haven't come and get us yet. No, we're still alive. We're
Yet,
fine.
you see, yet is the problem.
No, because we have a fix to the problem.
And what is the fix to the problem?
Well, we were able to I don't know how. I don't know who did it either, but somebody was able to move the Tower of Agamemnon.
Right, but what if something happens to the tower?
Well, then we'll just move it again and build it.
Yeah, but if you don't know how it was done, what if it can't be done again? You see, you don't have a backup plan to this plan. And that is what I would come up with as a leader.
You're a weird person. We don't need backup plans.
Could I
You're
persuade
weird.
him?
You don't even
Could
have
I
books.
persuade him that this is a great idea?
You can attempt to.
27.
He's still looking at you a little confused. Like you're being very persuasive. You're like, "Hey, this is great. Like, what do you think?" But he's still like, something doesn't make sense. Like, why would we do this? Sam, after a little bit of searching, you are able to find yours, Yami's, no one's, and Gemma's name.
All right, I flip the book around and I say, "This is us. You know us."
Kind of squints down, squints back up at you, squints back down. Oh, you. Wow, that's some weird stuff. No wonder you're uneducated.
It wasn't a joke. I told you I wasn't. See, I don't lie.
Well, I mean, we could see if you have anything left in the guild vault.
Oh, Christ.
Sure.
One second, and he'll go fumbling around behind the counter again, pull out another giant book, in absolute tatters, and he will start flipping through. He's like, "Oh yeah, you guys had that weird captain that was making shipments for you. So sad to
That
hear
captain
his
wasn't
face.
weird.
Yeah, he died terribly. Um, we don't know what happened to him actually. He was never found.
You're such a
But
fuck up.
We had
we
another companion with us, an ice giant named Harshnag. Do you know what happened to him?
no.
Well, we kind of
We know that
obviously.
dragons killed him, but
Nope, no
Didn't
idea.
you all leave him in that thing? And like we were supposed to go on a quest to go for someone's dad or something? It's the ghost.
So he will. Where did I? Okay. So I will now show you guys the guild fees handout again, right? Because that had your guys' starting gold, ending gold, all that stuff, yada yada yada. And he'll slowly start pointing stuff. I was like, "Yep, you got paid here, you got paid here, you got paid here." But then, like, I don't know. After a while, we just got tired of trying to find you guys. So, we did it. You had so much money, we just, only took it out every 10 years. We found you again. I don't know. They said that they found you about 400 years ago. You were kind of just, I don't know, you were kneeling in front of somebody. And then we lost you again. But let's see how much you got. And he'll he'll go all the way down to the bottom of the page, and he's like, "Oh, well, it seems like you owe a bunch."
So wait, 400 years ago, that puts us in the 1800s, right?
Yeah.
Where did you see us?
Well, we have magical stuff. We saw you through magical stuff. I don't know. I wasn't there. They said that you guys were all
Huh.
bloodied and kneeling in front of somebody. But then I don't know, this fugly looking creature looked at us and made our eye disappear. And then we didn't hear from you guys again, so yeah. Um but hey, at least we know how much you owe now.
Well,
If you
shouldn't this
want,
have been accumulating interest over time?
wasn't what?
Accumulating interest over time?
No. Nope.
It's a bank.
So I would like to. Can
It's
I
a
ask?
vault.
Can I get the
Little
book
different.
for a second? Can I hold the book?
Yeah.
Can I erase the negative?
No, it's in it's in like ink basically.
Can we put another 5 around the dash so it looks like it's
Can
just a 5?
Can I use prestidigitation to make it look positive, show it back to him, and persuade him that he must have been looking at it wrong?
Um so you can Sam, you're not 100% sure he would know that answer, and he'll kind of explain that he wasn't there. He's not sure. He'll say that he's only been alive for about 75, 80 years. So, well outside of his time period.
For this time conversion, that's like a day in hell.
So, well, no, I'm not going to tell you how I did the time conversions.
Wait. What about that witch person that used to make us cookies?
She was all the way up to the northeast of you guys in Parnas.
What was her name though?
It was Seer.
Seer?
Yeah.
Would he know? Can I ask him if he knows Seer?
He does not.
Disappointing.
Give me a second. Okay. So Yami, you cast prestidigitation, and then you hand the book back, and you try and convince him, and he just looks at you, and looks back at the book, looks at you, and says, "No, no, I didn't." And after about a minute, he turns it back around, and it's how it's presented now with the negative sign.
Damn, I could have swore it was the other way.
But I mean, yeah, if you guys can pay, your membership fees, we can reinstate your benefits.
What benefits are there? You don't do anything.
Well, I mean, there's other villages than just ours. We could if you've been gone for so long, I don't know, maybe you have a magic item or two. Like we can buy stuff, we can, we can craft stuff that can put us to work, and we can do stuff. We just don't have anyone to hire us. So this would kind of help us, you know, build our
But here's the thing:
recruitment
you
stuff again.
haven't given us those benefits for however long we've been gone, which is or you've been gone. These people have been gone, and because they haven't been receiving those benefits, you've just been taking the fees, and that should have been used to do something with gestures at all of this. So again, I don't really see the benefit, but like I'm, a new member here, so I don't know why I'm fighting for you
Well,
guys so hard. I'm
we
just thinking kind
kept
of ridiculous.
we kept all the monies safe, and then
No, you
Until there
didn't.
was no money.
yeah, until there was no money, and then we had to take it.
And then you spent all the money.
Well, yeah.
Wait, how much do we owe them?
Hang on.
5 million, almost 6.
6,225,964.67 gold.
Sucks for you
I
guys,
didn't even see that other
and
half.
I'm so
I'm gonna be
sorry you're going through
honest.
that.
Oh, are you serious? No, scroll down.
No, the way it popped up originally, it only showed me the left column.
Oh yeah. You have to expand it. So like there, you can actually see. So I think the most gold from the boat, right, that you guys had at one point was about 27 million. So like they were still, even after close to 100 years, they were still actually keeping track of all of that for you guys. And then unfortunately, it started dwindling from that point.
Why are the guild fees so high?
Because that's after a decade. And it's also because when they looked in, so you'll notice that there's a difference between 432,000 and 504,000, and that's because when they looked in at you guys, they saw that you guys were more powerful, right? And remember, the guild only your monthly fee is determined by what level they know you to be. So because you hadn't checked in for so long, they kept it at your, like, I think Yami, you were at like level 10 or level 11, something like that, until they were able to actually check in on you.
And at level 11, it's 404,000 every 10 years.
That's for all 4 of them.
You know what? I'm not gonna try to make sense of this. But I'm gonna ask the guy. So, forget about the guild fee. Do you know of a way, or anyone, who is trying to stop the giants?
I mean, no one really has any incentive at this point. The dragons and giants are still fighting, and
Wait, the dragons and giants are fighting.
Yeah.
Why are they fighting?
Well, because they hate each other.
Fair enough.
And the dragons are only starting to fight because they heard that Tiamat was back.
That's not our fault.
Not even a little bit. Not even slightly correlated to why we're here.
I didn't say it was. What do you mean?
They don't mean anything by it. Ignore what they just said.
Okay. You're a weird group.
Well, we're 700 years old, allegedly. Actually, I'm older than that, technically speaking.
You're way older than
God,
that.
how old am I?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I do. I need to be able to tell him. He needs to put some respect on my name. As a new guild member, I'm still a senior citizen.
You were born and you would know this.
Right. Good, normally.
In the year. Shoot,
So
I had this
Sam, we
written
got two
down.
options. We could either go try to align ourselves with the giants and fight the dragons who look like they killed Harshnag, or we just third party this whole thing up and we invade every fight.
I vote third party because they're both evil, and I want to fight for justice. But I'm also thinking, like, don't we have some friends in high places that we can be praying to or something? Like,
Well, I guess some of you guys do.
Really quick. So, Loretta, I can't find the exact date I had written down. So we'll say that you know you were born in the year 498.
Excellent.
490. Fuck, that's a long ass time ago.
And I explained that to the gentleman behind the counter.
Well, you aged really well. And he looks down at himself. Clearly, I didn't.
No,
Oh.
you look fine, buddy.
Is he coming
Mortality is
under?
a curse. Enjoy death. I know
Lenny, was this a question that you were asking him, or just a question you were, or something you were suggesting to the party?
Just suggesting to the party, if they even want to pay their dues. I have no horse in this race. But that we have a ton of magic items.
We have a losing horse, so you're winning.
Lenny's just enjoying what he hopes are the free drinks at this guild hall.
The free
Besides
toilet
my
water
guild
that's out
token,
Yeah,
back.
toilet water.
Okay.
Can you put it
I
in
ought to
your
ask him,
mouth?
do you know a place that we could get alcohol? Is that something that still exists?
I mean, yeah, but it's like really, really expensive.
Yeah, but like where?
And what's really expensive to you?
Well, I mean, I can get some out of the back.
But how much would it cost?
10 platinum pieces for a cup.
Oh, easy. There you go.
Oh. Okay. Give me a second. And he'll start waddling on back to the storeroom and bring out a single cup and pour a cup for Loretta.
To me, the new guild member.
You're not a guild member.
Yeah, he said I was.
Just sign your name and you'll be fine. We'll take
Can I
care of you.
can I persuade him to not sign her as a guild member?
Too late. I'm a guild member.
I mean, we want people.
No. You don't want her. She's a ghost, not people.
She
People?
looks pretty real.
That goes
to
against
me.
what you just said.
And people?
Well, I mean, I think that's rude considering you have a tree.
Yeah, tree.
She was people before being a tree.
Well,
Well,
I'm people.
was she people before being a ghost?
I don't know. I can't speak to that. I wasn't with her before she was a ghost. She could have been a dragon before she was a ghost, for all I know.
I was not. I was a humble farmer. I grew up in a rural town, and I died at the ripe old age of 35 of dysentery, like a normal person.
That sounds about right.
But the Lord called me back for a special calling, and I'm applying that calling by serving the people.
Loretta here
My
said
name's
that she
already in
will
the book.
personally take on the sole responsibility of paying back our debt. Thanks, Loretta.
Loretta did not say that.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
27 persuasion.
What are you guys wanting to do? So I know Sam says that they feel like they have a responsibility to pay whatever is fair.
Can you pull up a furnace loot
That's
again?
what they take
Oh,
payment
wait, I have
for.
it up still. Never mind. Look at me. There's probably enough things here that would pay the entire thing back.
And who knows, maybe you will draw some cards that have, money.
Hey,
Assuming
You know, it'd be really funny
something bad doesn't happen.
if God did the loot list and he made the number that selling all of the items for exactly what y'all owe for your guild dues.
Question: do you know how much all of this is worth, or no?
Who, me? Like me
Yeah.
or him?
You.
So it depends. So I will tell you, you know, if let's say you guys are kind of talking about it, right? You're voicing ideas and he's just chiming in whenever, right? So you guys obviously know from the guild fees handout what you used to get for magic items, right? Because you are so far in debt, it would be you would only get half of that until it's paid back, and then you would still get the full amount. So no, because it depends on what you sell.
Let's take care of this at another day. I don't have brain power for this.
So all legendary items would be about 100,000. Very rares would be 20. Rare would be 2,000. Uncommon would be 200. And then obviously consumables are half of that. So you probably just want to keep the consumables, to be honest. The only one that may offset that, obviously there is a pretty high risk, high reward, is of course the deck. You guys would know that there are cards in there that can triple your platinum pieces. There are some that can give magic items and actually award various kinds of money as well. But then the inverse is also there as well. So
Um, I vote this is for another session.
that's fine.
This sounds like something that Gemma should do. She would enjoy doing this. So, does this guy have any idea of what a decent starting point would be of trying to fight back against the giants?
He will say that not much is known about the giants because of how vast their region is. You know, once the snow started settling in, right, people tried moving out of there. But he will say that rumors are in somewhere in the center of the Sword Coast, so like the center of that giant block of white on the map, or on the previous map, is rumored to have the lair of the frost giants. He will emphasize there are no other kinds of giants, at least not any that are known. Any other type of giant has been in hiding for centuries at this point. That's how powerful the Ring of Winter is.
Who has the Ring of Winter? Like,
The
is there a
Frost.
specific giant that has this ring?
They don't know who the current person in charge of the Frost Giants are. They do know that his title is Jarl, which is spelled like this.
Jarl.
As far that's honestly as much as he knows about
Wait, Jarl like
the
the
Frost
cheese?
Giants.
So, what about the dragons? Do you know where their main lair is, or have any idea, or...
They're all over the place. Some took over Candlekeep, some over Baldur's Gate. El Terrell stood for a while, but then it fell. Yeah. Most of the we don't know where any of the good dragons are. I think they've all been killed off, but we got there's some weird dragons. way down south in between the mountains.
You say weird. What do you mean weird?
I don't know. They can breathe like lava. It's weird.
Maybe we could keep one as a pet.
Everyone who participated in the fight against Zariel, give me an insight check, please. Which I think that's all of you, but yeah.
26, not 20.
Sam's too angry at this point to think straight.
Loretta. Okay, we are going to go with current numbers as is. Lenny, you're pretty sure that, dragon you saw down in Avernus matches that description. Yami, you would know and remember that there were 3 gargantuan-sized dragons that flew up after Elturel and escaped through the portal. And these were weird lava looking, like their veins had like weird almost like a lava flow. Like you could actually see it flowing.
Would I know anything about them? Or no? I highly doubt it.
No.
Now, would I think that because they were trapped in hell, if I were to summon a demon, the demon would know about them?
Not a demon, no.
Or I meant a devil, I'm sorry. I always get them
It's all good.
confused.
I'm just giving you shit.
I know.
Not necessarily. So you would remember that there were devils that were guarding the aspect of Tiamat, right? And then there are all the other devils. The 2 didn't necessarily share information. Like there was definitely gosh, what's the word? God, I can't think of the word right now, but those who specifically worshipped Tiamat. There were very fanatical devils for Tiamat, and then there are all the other basic devils that were specifically fighting demons. So depending on who you summon, potentially, but maybe not.
Weren't they Abishai? Different colors, but weren't they Abishai?
Yes, Abishai were the main the main devils protecting / guarding Tiamat.
Wasn't it Red Abishai that we fought just outside where we fought the aspect of Tiamat?
Mm-hmm. Everyone but Loretta would actually remember, though, that Comet and Karoo were given a mission to watch over something that had been unsealed because you guys killed the aspect of Tiamat.
No idea what that was. I was just glad that all the dirty jokes had left the party. Or at least some of them.
Okay,
and then
was a
Loretta came
lovable
along.
character. Okay. It really held the party together.
Lenny was madly obsessed with
So
Karoo.
it's not necessarily an informational thing that you guys would necessarily know, but you can kind of put 2 and 2 together, right? Tiamat was the big bad of dragons down in Avernus. If she was gone and something started opening up, you're pretty sure that whatever she was holding at bay was able to, or a few were able to be released before a new guardian, Comet and Karoo, were put in place.
So this is all Karu's fault because she didn't get on the job in time. Just like Karu to fuck it up again.
Oh yeah, okay. She ascends to godhood, and you're gonna roast her. Got it. Okay. Oh,
All right.
He will
Sam,
say,
do we storm the ice giant castle? Or do we go fight the dragons?
I think the question is what order are we going to do this?
Do you want to leave it up?
I think you guys should pay back the guild first, and then we can kind of help you guys out. You know, boat transportation.
Sam picks up the chair she's sitting in and throws it on the ground and tells the gnome to shut up. Well, she's not having it.
That was a nice chair. You just killed one of your.
You were correct. Probably. It was. Damn!
Sam leans into his face. You were this close. This close.
So he just saying he's just saying this kind of like a it's almost sad in the sense of you get the feeling like it's a
it's very pathetic.
Helpless, pathetic, but also helplessness, like given up kind of attitude of I don't care. So he just kind of says what comes
how would you be able to help us?
He's not in a good mood.
Well, I mean, like I said, boat. You know, I don't know how you guys got here, but we can get you a boat.
I show my wings. They're like, guy, they've been there the whole time.
Oh. Well, I mean, we could sell any other magic items you get, or, you know, if I hear any information, I can give it to you.
When was the last time you heard information about the giants or the dragons?
Not for a while, but that could change. There's always tomorrow. And he gives this like half-hearted, like, woo.
That is very sad.
Is there anyone else around here who might know anything about this situation?
No, most of
I feel like if I said anything about anything, he would point to a guy in the corner and be like, that guy knows stuff about stuff.
Well, no, other than us here, you know, maybe a few of the old timers out in town. Like everyone else, kind of just grew up here. They think everything's just a story. You know, so we have to sometimes, you know, sink some boats to protect them from sailing off.
Who's the oldest person that lives here, and how old are they?
Hey, Bill, how old are you?
Bill.
Wait.
And you hear from a corner,
96. Aw.
Wrong Bill.
Yeah, he's the oldest.
That's not the same Bill, is it?
No, that's just me as the DM messing with you guys.
That was very hurtful. That was just rude.
I am this close to Eldritch blasting Bill 8 times.
I hope you kick a nail. Sharp end first.
This guy's not just pissing off me. He's pissing off the party now, okay?
I hope you step on a Lego in the middle of the night. And when you fall, you stub your pinky toe.
You're humbling in pain. You step on yet another Lego. Now you're on the floor.
Go step on a clean open space. Wait, that's not right. Move my foot over 2 inches. Ow, there's the Lego.
I hope you step on a D4.
Oh man, dude, those suck more than Legos. Have you ever stepped on a D4?
Do. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna move all your furniture slightly to the left.
That's okay. I probably
Until every picture to the right.
Okay, wait. Do we have is there a jail here? Is there something that we could house a not very happy ice giant?
What do you mean? Why would you have an ice giant here?
Oh.
Any ice giant would be killed. Like, the housing area would be the garbage dump in the back.
We'll pass.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys are. Hey, kid.
Hey, can you
do you
real
want to be a guild
Oh.
member too? And he looks at Lenny.
Lenny would make an excellent guild member. Go on, kiddo, sign up.
I mean, I'm not going to owe all these back fees, am I? Like, I'm a new guild member.
No,
Right?
no, that's just for them.
No,
Yeah, that
Lenny is
sounds
joining
cool.
us specifically.
I'd love
Wait
to
a
be
minute.
part of a team.
Yeah, no, you guys all
Lenny
start today, and oh,
would
look
be
at
a good
that.
guild member.
It is day 1 of a new year, so your dues are due in 30 days. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting. Do I get a badge or something?
And he looks around and he like picks up like a metal coaster, flips it over. Yeah, this has an emblem. Here you go.
Oh, man. Lenny is so proud. He's going to stick that sucker on his armor.
Okay. And he says, and with being a guild member, you get free room and board. We obviously don't have the money to buy magic items from you guys, but when we do, we'll get them full price.
It sounds like a
Do
great
you
deal,
have
guys.
any magic items to buy?
I can check, I guess. It'll be very expensive though. Like very expensive, most likely. Give me a. Can each of you give me a D100 roll? Okay. How do I want to do this? Let me check something really quick. Because I do want to say yes. I just have to be careful about how much they actually have. Okay, here's what we will do. Yami, can I have you roll a 1d4 minus 1?
2.
Loretta, can I have you roll a 1d4 minus 1? Okay, give me a second.
It's a 3.
Just 6. Sam, can I have you roll a 1d6 minus 1? And then same thing for Lenny, a 1d6 minus 1. Okay, give me a second. So I'm going to roll basically the same thing really quick. So 2 1d4s minus 1, and then 2 1d6s minus 1. And we're going with the lower number to determine how many on a magic item table they would have in stock. Okay, so 0, and 3. Wow, that's actually still not bad. Okay. So they just have 3. These will all be legendary items, though, on Magic Table I, because of what you guys rolled on the D100. So, 2. Oh shit. I guess I can keep that in there. 3. So really quick, that would be a 3. Okay. So here's what they have. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. I should have had my calculator out for this. Okay, that was 2 and 3. And one more thing, sorry. Okay, so what they have right now, and like as he's digging, it takes him quite a while to actually dig these out. They're dusty. It doesn't look like they've been used in a very, very long time. They have the following items for sale for the appropriate prices next to them. 1 second. And mind you, again, these are way more expensive than what you guys saw in the past currently. So +5 weapon of choice, self-explanatory. Vorpal longsword. Basically, it's a weapon that's on a natural 20, lets you cut off the head of a creature, basically immediately killing them, unless they have legendary actions or I just deem them to be too big. Then you deal extra damage. And of course, I don't have a handout for it. But then the other one is it's a legendary scroll. So the very first one is a consumable item. No, it's not actually. What the hell? Okay. So adjust that first price to double, so that's actually 975,000 for that first one, for the Nether Scroll. Basically, it takes 30 days of concentrated study, at least 8 hours a day. After completing the study, you have to make a DC 25 Arcana check If you fail, you take damage, but can attempt it in another 30 days. On a success, your intelligence score increases by 2 to a maximum of 22. You can only gain that once. And then you gain advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. You also get a stone golem that magically appears in an unoccupied space within 60 feet of you, and it acts as your ally. If you die, the golem turns to dust. So, unlike most magic scrolls, each one of you could basically use this once and get these benefits.
Lenny, can you afford that +5 weapon?
I think so. What's the price of it?
675,000.
Oh yeah, yeah, easy. I'd get that. Does everyone else have all
Because
the fancy
basically, it's
weapons I want?
you or me that would use this.
What's your weapon? I have a +3, which is fine.
Mine I believe is a +2. It is a +2.
You do a lot more damage than me, so I would say you should probably take that over me. I can give you the gold for it. Lenny's got tons of gold.
No, I do as well. I think I have like upwards of. I don't know how much I actually have. Hold on.
Actually, yeah, I was like, I have like 18,000 platinum, so maybe that's not enough actually, because what, you just multiply that by 10 for the gold?
Is the gnome willing to take my offer? Because that determines how much I have.
Oh yeah, that's so far up. I only have
Oh, I'm sorry, I was on
218,000.
mute. Yes, he will take the gold. He'll be sad about it, in terms of you wanting to not be a member anymore. But we'll just kind of shrug and be like, that's the benefits of the guild. You can come and go. However, the overall amount owed to the guild will still be on the original 4 of you, basically. So if you ever do decide to come back, you would still be a part of whatever is left or whatever has not been paid back yet.
It sounds like this is not worth it, Sam.
I mean, to be honest, Sam's not ever going to spend the money anyway.
I could spend that money.
You could. But remember that Sam's a good person, and that her word means something.
I would use that money right now to attempt to buy this +5 weapon. Attempt. It might not happen. Me myself, I only have 268,000 gold.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give
paying
mine,
down the
which
guild
is,
fees.
I guess, like 180,000.
Sorry, Sam, say that again.
I am paying down the guild fee.
Cool. Okay. Are you wanting to still remain a member
Of this decrepit institution? No.
Okay.
No. Sam puts her guild token on the table.
Oof. Okay. He will pick it up, spit on it, shine it, and then give it to Loretta because she didn't get a token yet. Okay.
No, I don't think that we could afford any of this. Anyway, Sam, are you ready to head out?
I'm ready. I'm livid.
Lenny, you ready to head out?
Yes, I am.
Loretta? I'm gonna take the silence as a yes. We ride.
Loretta's too busy looking at her new token.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going?
Can we get a long rest here first?
He will gladly give the guild members a room. It's not
I don't need
great.
one. I'm a tree.
You just go plant
Go
yourself
F
outside.
yourself.
um, the room isn't great, but it's it's a room. It's indoors. It has shelter and stuff like that. Yes, you guys are able to get a long rest. Now,
I vote
because
that we go attack the dragons, and this is going to be the best way to convince our new friend that he should join our side because he hates dragons.
okay, so one vote for dragons. Anyone else?
I don't really care which one. I'm down for dragons, I guess.
Okay. So I do need to know. We don't have to go through it right now, but I do need to know before you leave. Are you going to give him a bunch of magic items that you would potentially want to sell? And we'll go through exactly what was sold later. Because if you're fighting dragons, most dragons have hordes.
I think it would probably be fine to give him a bunch of our stuff. I don't see any reason why we would keep most of this. Like, the
Okay,
cubic gates are cool, but, whatever.
let's do something really quick.
I know Gemma really wanted to keep the luck blade, so we would definitely keep that. I personally am keeping the deck of legendary cards.
Okay, go ahead and put the deck of legendary cards on your actual character sheet. Okay, we'll say that because you guys have plenty, especially with duplicates of a bunch of stuff. We'll say that you give up to 40 items to sell. And then we'll go through that later on. We may have to do it out of game so that Gemma can see as well. But we'll just kind of go through and figure out what was actually sold. And you can do up to 40, and then we'll calculate how much is left that needs to be owed. Yeah, because most of this stuff, honestly, a lot of you can't even use or just wouldn't use. Cool. Okay. Okay, so dragons. Where do you want to start looking? So,
He said that they took over Candlekeep. Candlekeep had a lot of things there. I think we should go to
did.
Candlekeep or Athlaka, whatever the bottom part is first. Because that place also had a bunch of magic items, and maybe we could find something cool.
So he did say that those weird lava creatures are in the mountains to the south.
Cool, so we get to Athlaka and then we go there.
So,
Or Candlekeep.
so you would, I mean, I guess you could kind of go down south. You're not really sure what's over here. No, you You could try resting kind of thing, and then move to Candlekeep the next day, and then just kind of continue on as well. Okay, but the thing I need to know, are you guys going after Candlekeep first, or the weird dragons that were supposedly in these mountains?
Which is further away?
The dragons.
The weird dragons in the mountains.
Let's go there. Because I'm still all about befriending our prisoner.
Uh-huh.
And that might give us some extra time to make nice.
Okay. So let me see what would be. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. So you could make it there by the end of the second day, morning of the third, basically.
That's a quick journey.
Assuming you were doing the ancient black dragon thing.
I could do any of the above here, Sam. Ancient black, ancient copper, ancient white, ancient brass. Or a pit fiend.
It might be nice to look like a dragon in this case. So I'm fine going back to ancient black.
I see. So the ancient black AC 22 with 367.
Yeah. Let me get you
and copper is 21 with 350. Yeah, the ancient black just sounds better.
I don't want to do this. Give me a second. Oh, perfect. Nope, not perfect. Damn it. So we won't probably get to this fight or even try and start it today because I have to actually set up a cave. Because I did not expect you guys to go this route. Or
Which route
use
did you expect us
fast
to go?
travel. Basically. So let's try that.
Oh, you didn't expect us to just zoom across the map?
Nope.
And during all this time, I could true polymorph Guccifer into something. If Guccifer is okay with it. For CR7, I have a young black dragon or a young copper dragon. Again, if this is what we're going for dragons. Basically, the choice is brass, white, black, or copper. I feel like black is the most fitting, personally, to match Sam.
My little baby.
No, we're going south. Guccifer is a black dragon. A young black dragon, to clarify.
Okay, Sam, I have given you permission for the Ancient Black Dragon sheet. I took off the legendary actions and stuff, so everything on the sheet is actually on the sheet. For whatever reason, though, I didn't copy a token over, so I'll have to add that in before next session for you.
Wait, guys, I have an idea. I'm sorry, go on actually with what you were saying. I apologize.
No, that's about it.
Okay, guys, what if I just true polymorph everybody into an ancient black dragon? Do you think that they'll think something's wrong?
I mean, I'm already there. I'm fine with everybody joining me.
We can figure that out later.
You can also turn back by getting reduced to 0 hit points.
Yeah, so it Basically, it works kind of similar to Sam's wild shape, where if the black dragon goes to 0 HP, you literally go back to yourself at full HP.
367 extra hit points.
Basically, I can give everyone a Sam wild shape in a way.
This will make it harder to talk to or to convince our.
It's okay. So what will happen? So what happens is that it gets absorbed with me, like all my armor, even though I don't wear armor, but all my stuff basically just gets absorbed. So he just sees nothing, right?
Okay.
That's DM. That's how that works, right?
In terms of what,
like how when you polymorph, it says all your items and equipment gets transformed into whatever that you are.
Yeah.
So if someone is in the inside of a crystal that I true polymorph myself, the crystal gets absorbed and he sees nothing then. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, see, he won't even know.
It makes it hard to chat and charm him too, though. Unless I use my hat of disguise. Disguise myself as a giant. But that would be deceptive. That would be a lie.
That would be a lie, actually. You can never use your hat because that hat is a lie.
But what if I use it and then tell him that I'm actually a talking tree? I'm not lying. I just felt like this shape would be more
advantageous.
I think at that point it would depend on what you are presenting yourself as an illusion.
Well, as long as I stand on my hind legs, I can be a giant, right?
Maybe.
A giant with a tail.
Oh boy. Okay. So
I just want to make friends, DM. That's all I want. I feel really bad for our little prisoner. And I just feel like he needs a good influence in his life to help him become the Harshnag that we know that he can be.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's have two of you roll d20s, please.
Oof. I don't know what this is for.
Okay. Nothing happens. This is for random encounters on the way.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it sounds like there needs to be a little bit of planning as far as what's actually happening. So, Yami, you can get up to 4 people, I think, with your true polymorph before you get there. Right? Because you can cast one and then Rod, and then cast one and then Rod.
Yeah. So I think I would just have to take an extra day to do this.
Yeah. Well, that's. It kind of depends on if Gemma shows up next session or not. Right?
Then I take
not,
an extra day.
Oh well, no, yeah. I guess if you're trying to transform Guccifer too, yeah. Okay, so let's. How do I want to do this? We'll post in chat. So some of these sessions, just be aware. I understand they may not be action packed, but there's a lot of information that needs to be caught up as you guys are slowly realizing what that information is. So just be aware some of these sessions may just be kind of all role playing, or a little bit of combat and then mostly role playing. So I will try to keep that to a minimum though. Unless you guys want more role playing, then we'll I'll come up with something.
I mean, it's kind of a nice break. Because hell was all combat.
Yeah, pretty much. Hell was just like all combat and like, hey Mahadi, what should we do next?
Who should we slaughter?
So, let's. Oh gosh, how do I want to do this? Okay.
Correctly.
Are you just trying to figure out like a time frame of how long this would take me to do?
Yeah. So, Yami, if you could post in the general chat in Discord and ask who wants to be an ancient black dragon. And then that way people can say yay or nay. And then if you have a mount, obviously we'll work that out. I'll give that about a day or two. And then what I will do is I will post legendary items first, then very rares, then uncommons, and say, which of these items do you guys want to sell? Or who wants to claim something? And kind of go through the list that way, because I can't actually post everything at once, because I don't really want to pay a monthly service to upgrade my Discord, so I'm limited to like 5,000 characters per message. Plus, I know not everyone actually checks Discord on their non-D&D days. So we'll go with that. And then
Dragon intensifies.
and then I'll have the fight set up for next session. This may be a very, very big fight because there's more than one of them.
So, I think in total, without Gemma and no one, and I don't. It does from what Gemma said before. It sounds like no one would be there regardless. I think this would take me a total of 3 days to do, but I would want 4
Correct.
days of total prep because
so
I
it
would want to put.
Oh,
I
I
would want
see.
to put a spell in my spell gem, and then still have all my slots available after that.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see how many people want to be true polymorph then, and then we'll go from there. Like, that's not a big deal. You guys can start flying down and then just decide to circle a small little island for like a day or two. Yeah. So, okay. I have a lot of prep work to do, so I think I may end it a little bit early. I will stay online for a bit though, in case you guys have questions. So yeah, thank you all for coming out, and hopefully this was a informational, enlightening game.
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
And I will see you guys next session.
Thanks, DM.